We're going to go
All right.
morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, hello.
Let's see here.
Guess who's on? Guess who's on? This guy, this guy. Guess who's on with me? Guess who's on with me? All right, I'm going to mute it.
Yeah, well, okay, here we go. It takes a minute. Mute. There we go. I got it mute. I was waiting. There, I got it now. It just took a few minutes.
Yay! Look who's on with me, everybody. My friend Christopher, your friend Christopher. Look who's on with us today. I'm so excited. Are you guys as excited as I am? I'm excited this morning. Oh gosh.
Yeah, Rachel said I'm shipping not to and not late.
That's right. Rachel's here on time. Woo! Rachel's here on time. Giving her a big cheer.
Yeah.
And obviously Melanie's here. She's always in the chat. I love it. Christy's getting her shipping done really quickly. Chores. Look at that. Lisa's got chores going on. Oh, good morning. Hello. Oh my gosh. I love it. Judy's here. The Eclectic Element is here. Oh my gosh. Abel's here. Christopher. Abel's here. That's awesome. I love it. We got all of our friends here. Are you excited about this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can see the lag between the StreamYard and YouTube.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, right?
It's like I've hit my hand next to my chin, and then a minute later my hand goes next to chin on YouTube. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a minute lag.
Yeah. So I focus on like the StreamYard, and I kind of like put the chat next to me so that way it doesn't like distract me. But you do what everybody's happy. You're like, this is pretty wild. It's trippy, right?
Yeah.
It's trippy. I'm so happy. And I'm so happy that you said, hey, let me know whenever you want me to be on, because I don't
because my work schedule's like, you never know. Working for a store, your schedule's not always changes. So
it does. Now, what is your work schedule typically? I know because it's kind of wonky sometimes.
Usually when I work in the morning, it's like 7 to 1 or 7 to 3, and then 1 to 8 on some days during the week. They get 2 or 3 days off a week.
Okay. Oh, 2 or 3 days off in a row.
2 or 3 days off a week. It could be 2 days off in a row, or work a day, then the next day off, and work a day, or like last week I had 3 days off. So
ooh. So
that's why I can make most of. That's why I can see most of the lives. You're wondering how I can make every time.
Yeah. I was wondering that, actually. That was one of my questions. I'm like, how are you able to get on all these lives when you work a full-time job, dude?
Yeah.
Coco, hi. We were talking to Christopher about how he works a full-time job and then gets on all these lives. I'm like, dude, you work a full-time job. How is this possible? So you have like the 2, sometimes 3 days off in a row. And then what do you do on those 2 to 3 days off? Like, do you source those 2 to 3 days?
Sometimes I got a thrift store about a third of a mile down from me. That's why I went this morning. I didn't find nothing, but it's a Gifford place, and it's a hospital. And everything's donations, and their prices are gone through the roof. There was like one thing there, and they wanted $250. It's like, man,
you're kidding me.
Yeah, and it's all donations. Yeah, most hospitals are get their money from people that donated money to the place.
Oh yeah, so, yeah. I mean, but still, that's a lot of money. If you're wanting to donate it, and then somebody like us, we want to buy it. It's like, that's craziness.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobby. How are you? Thanks for popping in. That's crazy. Yeah. So, where have you gone like the furthest? Because if you have like a couple of days off, you can almost venture.
Yeah. Well, I go to New Hampshire, which is about a half an hour from me.
Okay.
And I go, there's there's a listen center there that's reasonable prices, or some, and then the Goodwills aren't in Burlington aren't. That's about an hour and a half away, and those aren't so great.
Wow, an
They're
hour
a
and a
little
half.
bit different. Usually, I
Yeah.
gotta drive at least to a flea market. I gotta drive at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes just to go to a
Wow.
flea market.
Wow.
Yeah,
That has to be like definitely pack a lunch kind of day or know
yeah,
your route kind of a day.
you know,
Rachel, by the way, gave you a compliment. I don't know if you saw it. And she said, Christopher, your camera is great today. So you're
yeah.
looking good.
It's my new computer. It $900 computer. It should be good.
What kind of camera did you get?
The cameras. Let's see here. It's it's just a camera on the laptop. It comes with it.
I
I
meant
have an
what kind of laptop is what I meant. Sorry.
Asus ZenBook Flip 15 HDMI.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Write it off on your taxes, right?
Oh yeah, I already did last year.
That's awesome sauce. I
Yeah.
love it. I got mine last year also, although I couldn't tell you. I'd have to actually flip it around and tell you what kind of computer it is.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I already broke it. So, meaning that, I say broke it because everything
Yeah.
has to be Crissy proof, as you guys know,
Then
if
I
you
had to
don't
get a
know
new
yet.
phone too. I had to get a new
Oh,
phone last a couple weeks ago because
oh,
there was no buyers.
oh, geez, Louise.
Yeah.
What kind did you get?
I got the Galaxy 22
Oh, I don't know. We
Android.
can be friends. I'm an iPhone person.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I can't save my pictures.
I'm just teasing. I'm just
Yeah.
teasing. Oh gosh. I think Rachel's a Galaxy girl too. So it's so funny, but it's good because it's good because then we can know how to do pictures on this one and pictures on that one and how to record and
Yeah.
all those different ones because when we know like as resellers how to take pictures and how to like do the backgrounds, it's really good to have that information from both perspectives because we don't know until we know, right? Like
Yeah.
Christy reminded me today, how that there's to remove the background on your pictures. And I'm like, oh, I totally forgot that I could do that. Oh my gosh, I don't have to worry about, A, B, and C anymore. Yay,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So it's really awesome that we have that ability to have the different types of phones. We're a split household. Like my daughter and I are
Hmm.
iPhones and the girls against the guys. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's awesome in the house. So it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. And it says, Lisa says, I get Crissy. I break stuff. So are you ready to get into what I have for you today?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here we go. So they're kind of heavy. So bear with me, guys, as I cut through it. Okay. So this one, not sure what, you guys know I don't know what's in here. Okay. Obviously, some of this stuff I'm obviously going to know what to do with. Like this Angry Birds, obviously I just look it up, right? So I don't want to waste your
And
time
then
with that. I don't want to waste I
if
don't want
it's
to waste your
incomplete, if it's not all the pieces there, just put incomplete. People will buy it. Just put
Okay.
incomplete in the description.
So I don't
If
know
it's
what this
if you don't know if all the pieces are there, just put incomplete.
Okay, incomplete, but just buy it like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this one says, Christopher, Wild Wild West holster kit fits most single action revolvers with up to 7.5 barrels and up to 3-inch belts. I don't know what's in it, so we're going to open it together.
Okay.
Oh, how about that? Okay, so it's the leather piece.
Yeah, it's
And then
looks like it's pretty much new.
it's a kit.
Yeah,
And then,
new open box.
huh,
Yeah.
how about that? Huh. DIY gold gun holster kit.
Yeah.
I think my friend gave this to me. This is, a mixed box of things that my friend gave me. Oh, okay. How to make holsters. How to make holsters? Oh, it's a book. Okay, it's a book. How to make holsters.
Yep.
Number 40. And it says by Al Stolman. And it has a barcode, so I can just look that up.
Yeah, or you can take those and lot it up with the other thing because it could go together.
Was
because
that
with
what the kit?
holsters, you can take the two and lot them together.
Okay, and then
that and your holster.
Oh, it could be. It could be Christy. Christy is asking if that was with the kit. And then Rachel is real leather, a hobby brand, good stuff. So, okay, all of you guys are saying the same. Okay, groovy. Okay, groovy.
Yeah.
I love it when we're all on the same page. Okay. Hold on. There's so much. Okay, so I'm so fussy. You guys are going to love this. Okay, I got this at an estate sale last year, like in the beginning of last year. And it's okay. I'm trying not to do this because I don't want it to be loud, when I pull it out. So, but you're going to love it. So it's an embroidery kit set. So this one's already finished. So I'll pull that one out. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
It's already finished. That one's already finished, but oh, wait. Oh, this one's already finished too. Oh, it has a note on it. Oh, should I read the note?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Christopher's like, yeah, sure. Oh, it has pictures. Oh, it has pictures. It has pictures of the. It has pictures. Okay.
Does it look like from the? Is there a date on the back of a photo like when they were developed? Those look like 80s or 90s on the photos. Those look like 90s in the photo. Does it have like a date when sometimes because in the 80s and 90s they had when we developed them, they had the date would be already automatically on them, the date and the time when they were developed.
That. I'm looking like the glossy part, but I don't see anything, hon. I don't see.
Yeah, it'd be like in blue writing.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything. But how cute is that, right?
Yeah.
It does look like a Hummel print. Yeah, it is, and it's how cute is that? I remember getting these and thinking, oh, this is so sweet. And I think they gave it all to me like for like $1 or something. And then this one's incomplete. Precious Moments one. And then it has this one. And I've got yarn in here. So thoughts on those?
You probably the two that are complete. You probably you could probably list those in the incomplete one.
Together?
The one, I can do them together or separate.
Okay.
In the incomplete one, I don't know if you probably list it, but it'll probably sit for a while because it might be missing stuff. You know what I mean? You might need more stuff to it. The incomplete one.
Yeah.
And the photos, the photos are probably too new. They're not like black and white, so I wouldn't post those.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I just kept them in there. I thought it was a letter.
Yeah.
I think I just kept them in there because, that came with it. And I was like.
Another 20 years, you probably could.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob. Rob is here. Hi, Rob. So Crissy,
how's it going, Junk Monkey?
I know. It's so great to see you. Cheryl is here. Hi, Cheryl. So Christy said that Hummel one sold for $45. So Christopher, so far, we want to definitely pull at least 2 items out. So for me to list, right? So Hummel Boy in Field Partagon. Oh, I need to take a picture of that. I don't know how to take a picture of that, but that's okay. Okay, so the Hummel one, I'll pull that one out. Okay.
All right. How's it going, Roman?
Roman! All right, so the Hummel one, which one is the Hummel one?
The Hummel one was the first one you put up.
So I've got this one and this
I think it was that one. I think it was one on your, let's see here, you're right, the one without the goose. I think.
This one, the
I think that
flower,
was the one she was saying.
that one.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll pull both.
Okay.
We'll pull both and then we'll talk about it. Okay. Both. Okay, perfect. I mean, because really, honestly, I'm so sorry, guys. The allergies are real today. Okay. Then I've got some. Oh, so here's another holster and gun belt pattern pack. So that must go with that one. And then I've got a bullseye holster pattern pack. So that might go with that. The art of hand sewing leather. So this must all be together. Okay, so all of that goes together with that. But these are all separate. These are all separate packets. So those should be separate, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, this
or you
says
can lot it all together, you know. But the only trouble, you lot too much together, then someone will question you, say, "Hey, I'll give you this for that," and then you end up taking down half your listing for this. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think
It
those.
happened to me before. Like I
Okay,
have like 3 plush,
yeah.
3 gun plush. I have a, like say, a rabbit, a bear, and a dog. Someone say, "Oh, I'll give you $9 for the dog," and you have all three together. So then you have to redo a listing, send them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Chris, you're right, Christopher. Christy has that same issue. Sometimes she'll have like, and she's saying the same thing. Like she'll have like 5 or 6 things, and somebody will say, "Can I have that one?"
yeah,
So,
you gotta work harder for $10 than $100
and
online.
I agree with you and Rachel. She's like saying the same thing. I wouldn't lot them all together either because they're all separate, and they would
Yeah,
definitely do me justice. Now, this one is a book, and it says the. I should go pew 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 instead, right? The M14 owner's guide and match conditioning instructions. So, Christopher, do you like to go hunting?
yeah, I used to.
Are you a hunter? That's just a piece of paper.
The only thing I got was a 7.5 pound hen during for the fall. That's the only thing I weighed in. I used to go deer hunting and stuff, but I seen deer come up to me, but no bucks. When I
No.
was, and I used to bow hunt too. I bow hunt. I used to go ice fishing,
Oh, ice
all kinds of
fishing.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably can't do any ice fishing in Florida. You know, because
We go deep sea fishing, friend. We
yeah,
go
I love deep
on the
sea
water,
fishing.
in the ocean, and
Yeah,
we sunburn. We
yeah,
burn in the ocean, and it's so
yeah.
fun. It's so fun. Those are not hunting holsters. I don't know which part you're talking about, Rachel. These? This is oh, let's see. Let's see. Making leather knife. So there's just more books. So my friend who gave these all to me, his father unfortunately has dementia, and so he was like giving all of his stuff away, and he knows, he's aware, he was aware at the time, and he's like, dad, or he's like, my friend was saying that his dad was telling him, son, I know that I'm not well, and I
Hmm.
want you and your sister and your other sister to have whatever you want. And so here, you could just take whatever you want. And so he and the hub, my hubs and I came over for dinner one night, and he's like opening the garage, and he's like, what do you want? And so I'm like, whatever you want to give me. And this was last year, right? And
Yeah,
so he gave me a whole car full of all this kind of neat stuff. And I was like, I don't know what to do with it. And some of it you guys have seen before, but like I have like a really beautiful carved out gun holster looking piece that well, maybe you haven't seen that yet. It's in my next video coming up. And then I have like something that you rest your gun on. What is that called? I don't know. Anyway, so I've got a whole bunch of gun supply stuff, but I just don't know
yeah.
what to do with it yet. So it'll happen. It's on my list. I'm like, everything is on my list, right? So, oh my gosh. Okay, so what is Rachel saying? Okay, so they're all laughing over here. Let's see. Clean out
She
pots and
said,
pans.
yeah. She
Okay.
said, but I mean, I guess you could hunt with a revolver.
10 paces. 1, 2, 3, 10. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
so the
people,
next.
when they go bear hunting, you use a revolver. They bring a revolver with them too, because sometimes, because bears are pretty big. So if you don't get a good shot, you have to use a revolver after.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because a bear, one swing could rip your body open easy.
Yeah. I won't go where there's bears. And then we have bears here too, by the way.
Yeah, I was 10 feet from a bear right down here, right on the top of the garbage can thing.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. That's a hard pass for me. I don't want to visit
yeah.
bears. And we have bear, like I said, we have bears here, and I don't. No. Which part? Rachel is like the bears. We have the bears running after you. I'd be like, bye, bear. Here's some food.
Well,
Where's my
it's
shoe?
better off to stay still and be calm. If a
Oh,
bear's up near you, and if you run, it's gonna run towards you.
yeah, Christopher. Literally, my bodily functions would probably cease, and I would probably do things that are unladylike.
Yeah. Like when the bear was down here, you gotta show you gotta, you
Chrissy,
can't
stay
be
calm.
if you act scared, the bear will come up
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. Have you
Yeah.
seen that show Ghosts on where the couple they inherit the house? Have you seen that show on
I seen a couple
Channel 9, I
episodes a
think?
long time ago of Ghost, I think.
No, it's
There was
a
some
TV show. It's a
oh
TV show. It's a current
yeah,
TV show.
it's a TV. I watched a Ghost TV show a long time ago. Like I watched two series of Ghost.
Yeah.
It's an
So
older one.
it's a new one. Oh, well,
Oh, this
yeah,
is
it's
a
an old
new one.
episode. Yeah,
Oh,
but so there's one on there, and her name is Flower, and she
yeah.
is from the 70s, and she was eating mushrooms or something, and she tried to hug a bear. She
Oh
got
yeah.
mauled, and that when you
Jeez.
said that about saying still, and
Yep.
Christy's saying, Chrissy, stay calm, LOL, and I'm like, yeah, and that would be like, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yeah, that would be very hard for me. I'd be like, bear, oh bear, oh bear, oh bear. So let's not talk about bears. I don't want to manifest that, okay? No
Yep.
bears. Okay, so this was from the estate sale in July of last year. These reels, and it says Sterling For. God gummit, I said bears, and it says Sterling Forest. What the heck is up with that? But there are reels.
Yeah.
Reels, like home reels.
Yeah,
So
you probably can list them and put in like for a description, not test it, and put in if in your listing your item specific, because if you don't let you put the item specific as parts and repair, because you don't know if it works. If you can, because let's have a thing you can test to see if they can work.
dog shows.
You know what I mean. So
Yeah.
just to put in the description, not tested parts and repair if you can't put the parts and repair in the item specifics parts, because some categories you can't put parts and repair on. So you got to put it in the description.
For movie reels?
Yeah, because you don't know if it's gonna work. Sometimes it could be not when you put them through the thing. Sometimes you won't see no picture.
Oh, okay.
They might have got damaged. You don't know.
Yeah, but you can't. Have you ever sold these for like, excuse me, for like movie props or anything? Should you put movie props in there too?
Yeah. Well, I never sold any of those, but before.
So this one, Rachel, this one says dog shows. Rachel wants to know what's on them, and then this
says
one
play
says
them.
Sterling. I'm sure there's somebody around here that has like, what you call it?
Yeah.
A projector. Okay. This says Jim Reapers. I don't know what this is. Do you know what this is? It's a
looks like a belt, like a belt
weight
that goes
belt?
around you, like a weight belt. I don't know.
Rachel, is this a weight belt that says Jim Reapers? A guitar
strap. Guitar strap.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Cool beans. Guitar strap. All right. Oh, and here's the other one. All right. Cool beans. Okay. The other thing I have is The Gospel According to ESPN. That's just a book.
Mhm.
Probably I could look it up.
Yeah.
And then the 1902 edition of the Sears Roebuck catalog.
Yeah, they're
1902.
probably probably not worth as much, but
Yeah,
usually
but cool
it's like
ephemera.
history books or Bibles are worth a lot.
Yeah, but cool ephemera
Yeah,
stuff, right?
yeah.
Bye, Rob. Thanks for popping in, hon. Have a great day. Thank you. Um, but I like old ephemera stuff. It's really neat. I wanted to save it
Hmm.
and think. At the time, I was like, I oh. Roman's like, I use these all the time. Well, Roman, you're welcome to come get these along with this whole bin for $1 million. I
Rachel says like over 100 new. I don't know if she's talking about the books, one of the books or not.
Rachel, tell me, is that a gospel book for ESPN? Yes, Lisa. It's an ESPN book. It's an expensive lifted. Oh, the belt.
Oh, the belt.
Okay, then I will pull this out. Thanks, Rachel. So that's two. It's ESPN gospel.
Yeah, she's talking about the belt that's worth a lot.
All right, so I'll pull these out then. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I got this for free, I think. I see you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think from learning from you, Christopher, it's even if it's unopened and it doesn't have a lot of stuff, I can still sell it. So this is Magic Max Act 3 Coin Magic, and it has the number there.
Yep.
And that.
Act 3 Coin Magic Collection.
Yeah. So like even this kind of stuff, this is vintage. This used to be the Hubs Magic box.
Yeah.
Magic. He was a nerd. Oh my gosh. So then I have the Mr. Lister's quiz shootout. Oops, sorry. It's just something again that I can look up with this.
Barcode.
So this, you think if I should try to see if somebody has something?
Yeah, because sometimes it might play for a while, and then it might have a dead spot, and then you don't know.
Okay, so even if I don't try them out, because I am not going to wait.
Not test it. You can put in not test it as is.
Okay. So we all agree.
You can even watch in 10 hours worth of movies to see if they work.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
I got time for that. I got time for that shenanigans. I got time for that. That's for sure. Okay, and then we'll put those in there. So how long have you been reselling, friend?
Since 2015 or July.
Oh, in July, very specific.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I wanted to start for a while when my dad was around, and I kind of did some little bit of research about it, and I didn't really have that much money to start, when I started. So like I would buy some stuff and then I sell it. Now I was doing Facebook Marketplace, and I was doing the bigger stuff like in flea markets, but it wasn't worth going anymore. Like my first day I went down there, I did $450 in Queechee at the Queechee mall outside in New Hampshire. I get up at 5:30 to set up to get to get the spot right up front, because it's only enough room for like 20 vendors, but time people get around, they usually spend their money at the first booth.
Yeah.
And you get a lot of people. I'll be right back. Oh, I don't have enough. I said, well, there's an ATM inside, and they're like, and then eventually I weren't making enough, so it wasn't worth my time going. So I just stick to eBay.
That's smart. And you can work at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. And do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got let's see here. I got all half brothers and half brothers, half cousin, half sisters. Yeah, that's it. No
All
whole,
half
no
and
no
half.
blood, no blood. Well, actually, the only one is my sister. One sister, which is on my dad's side, but different mother, so half sister or whatever. Still,
That's
yeah,
cool. Yeah, and
yeah.
do you guys all connect
Oh
for
no,
holidays?
not no more.
Aw,
After my dad's gone, I'm like my own nutter, my own world.
aw.
That's what they put me. Yeah, so that's why watch YouTube. And then I hit stuff Instagram, so then I can chat with a reseller. So that way at least have some.
And we're your family.
Yeah,
That's perfect. There you go. I
yep,
love it. I love it.
yeah.
And
Then
that's
once you're reselling for like 4 or 5 years, you're like you're out. You everybody knows it. Like you can tell you're out there by yourself. Like you know what I mean. It's like the world's going around you and in circles, and it feels like you're in a bubble, and you're like you're by yourself.
yep.
You
Yeah,
see what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah. Sometimes it feels like that, like you are alone. And then when you run into somebody in your own community, you're like,
yep,
oh, dude. And you're like, oh, dude, you know?
yeah,
And then that's when you kind of start to have that connection, I think. And and that's one of the best parts is that, having that connection,
yeah,
you know?
hmm,
So don't make sure you let your guard down a little bit when you're out and about too, you know?
yeah,
That would be good for you because you have a
yep,
really good energy about you, and
yeah,
everybody sees it. Like, on your 2 and 3 days off, and then you're always
yep,
in the chats and stuff. Everybody always says,
yeah,
Christopher, Christopher, hey, Nutty Nutter.
yep, yeah,
We all see it for sure.
yep, yeah.
And we see,
I even invited Rachel's parents to come on to watch the show, but it must be they're working, I guess.
oh, sure. Yeah. Well, and
Yep,
everybody's kind of got like every
yeah,
all of us have like our schedules and how we like to do our routines
yep,
and stuff. Like,
yeah,
and I even bothered Christy this morning and she said, well, I was going to do this. And I'm like, well, I still want to talk to you for a minute. So I even
yeah,
like messed up her routine for a minute, but she is, she is just so sweet. And she took a moment to talk to me this morning. I just had a quick question. It ended up being a good 15-minute talk. And it
yep,
was, just so lovely. And it was, she's like, that's
yeah,
okay. I can do this later. Cause I even interrupted her. I said, I am so sorry. I messed up your routine this morning. She's like, girl, I can do this in 5 minutes. It's all good,
hmm,
And she's even saying, she's like, Crissy is the mom and heart. Oh, thank you, Christy. That is so sweet. I love it. But yes, we are definitely, I love this community. And I say it all the
yeah,
time, it's just so amazing. And, you are definitely not alone at all.
yeah.
It's just, we
Yeah,
just, we
I even
adore you.
watching a lot of smaller resellers that actually put in positive videos like
Hmm.
cherry pickings, cherry picking hussies. They actually hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh,
Their last two
that's
videos
awesome.
blew up. I think Rachel shared one of them,
That's
and that
great.
got like 35,000 views. And they went up. They went from like 600 all the way up to 1,018.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
They only do one
awesome.
video a week though.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this
Yeah.
young couple out in I think Indiana or Idaho, and I mean the way they do the videos, it's like it's as soon as they pick up something, they're like insane. You hear the cha-ching, you see the thing,
Yep.
you
Yeah.
know, it's yeah,
Yeah. I leave mine on when I'm out and about because I like to hear it and I like to people to go like this. And I'm like, that's me. That's what I
yeah.
do. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Want to know what I do?
Well, my new phone, if it could ching, if I change it to the ching, it'll cha-ching on everything. Like if I get
Oh,
a email, it go cha-ching. Like if you messaged me, it'll go cha-ching. If I get an eBay, it go cha-ching. If I get a Facebook notification, it go cha-ching. So I don't know how to set it so I can separate the app. So
that's awesome.
yeah, it go
That is
cha-ching. So
fantastic.
I put it to outer space thing. So it'll go beep do 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 do.
That's awesome. Christy,
Yeah,
thank you so much for sharing their link. That is awesome. Yes, definitely go to Cherry Pickens. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And
yeah,
I'll give Coco a shout out too. I think she is at 200 or almost at 200 subs. So
yeah.
that's fantastic.
Yo, yeah, I can't. I'm waiting for her video to come out You're in it.
Oh,
In her, yeah. When she filmed, did she film when she was with you?
we think so, but I'm not sure
Oh,
if her GoPro was filming or not. So I'm not
yeah,
100% yet. She can let us know.
yep,
I'm not sure yet because I haven't heard. Hi, Will. Good morning. Good morning, friend. How are you today? He said he's just waking up. You know, he's all the way on the other side of the country.
yeah,
I say that he's in California, but to me, he's on the other side of the country because, you know, Florida, California on the other side. But yeah, for sure. And I absolutely am so happy that you guys are all here this morning. Maggie's here. Hi, Maggie. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this next box that we have is also pretty heavy. Look with my legs, not with my back. Ugh. Okay. This one's got some weird stuff. Okay. Okay, so I say okay a lot. Apparently, I don't know how to stop saying okay. I don't know another word, but okay, apparently this morning. So, 100 years ago, there was this one time, a long time ago, when my friend had a embroidery business. And she gave me some parts to her embroidery machine. I still have the information to that embroidery machine. However, I listed this and then it kind of fell away. So in
yep,
your opinion, should I, and these are still brand new old stock. It's new old
yeah,
stock because this is about 15, 20 years old.
yep,
Should I still list this? Like it's still
yeah,
embroidery. It's still in the package and it's still new and I still have, it just says what the order number is, the item number and the quantity, but it doesn't have what it actually is. And if I Google image this,
yeah.
it
Probably
comes up,
Google image and maybe it'll come up better. I don't
it
know.
might now. Yeah, it might now because
Yeah,
it wouldn't have before.
yeah,
Okay, hang on. Okay, good. Okay, I just want to make sure that it might now, but I mean, it's been so long that I don't want to be like bothering her anymore. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, by the way, guess what I found in my storage unit? It's been
yeah,
20 years, 25 years since she's been divorced and on her way out of this part of her life. So,
hmm,
but I know what the embroidery machine is. I just don't know what this item
yeah,
is. So,
yeah. I'm not sure really what it is. Yeah,
well, no, I just think if I list it,
yep,
okay, so we're not sure.
yeah. Not sure. Just see, take a Google image, see if it come up with something similar. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
Or
right.
take a
All right.
picture, put it on Instagram, and put a poll, and put a poll of what do you think this is, and
Oh,
see if anybody on, because you got 1 million subscribers on your Instagram probably. I probably got, so you probably someone will know.
yeah, maybe I could. You know what? That's a good idea. Well, I don't have 1 million, but thank you for the compliment. I wish I did.
Yep,
We got some good ideas in the chat, though. So yes, maybe to Joanne's. That's not a bad idea. I don't have a Joanne's here. I have a Michael's, but that's not a bad idea because I
yeah,
can just kind of hold on to it, Cheryl. And if I can't Google image it, okay. So I have some random cords. All right, hang on. Let me see. I have some video cords. Okay. This is
sometimes certain video cords can be worth. It depends on which ones to go to, like Pioneer video cords. You know,
well,
if you know if they're certain video cords can go for a lot of money, and some
okay.
not so much. It all depends on if you know what they go to.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, my friend. This is
Yeah,
it says yeah. It just
yeah,
says video.
yeah.
Oh,
That
hang on.
might just be an yeah.
All right, hang on. Will might note. Dadgummit.
What what does it say on the yellow tag on the yellow? It
It
says
says
video.
audio. Oh, wait, it says video. Okay, so on the yellow one it says video. On the red one it says audio R, and on the right white one
Roman
it
says
says
it's an RCA cable. It's a cable that goes to an RCA. It's RCA. RCA cable can go to pretty much most of your DVD. It's most of your VHS players, probably. AV cord.
so. Do I sell
Yeah,
it? Do I put it in a garage sale?
probably garage sale. Probably that one ain't worth listing. Unless you want to keep it and keep. If you want to sell VCRs on eBay, you can use it to test.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
My father-in-law did ask me last night, though, if I had a need for a. Ironic you say that, Christopher. If I had a need for a VCR to disc recorder, and I said no, it's not the same thing on both ends. Will. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. It is. Yes. It is. Yes, Will. It's the same thing on both ends. And I said no, and the hubs said no, we don't. So he spoke for both of us. So yes, it's the same thing on both ends.
Yeah. And Rachel says you have too much to list.
Okay.
Throw the cords out. We'll just put them in a yard sale.
Okay,
garage
that's
sale.
fine. You know, I don't mind that. You know, I'm like, that's fine. And I've come up with a plan, and I can't wait to share. Not today. I'm not sharing. But it's a good plan. So I can't wait to share with you guys. All right. I'll open this bag over here because I know the bags are bothering some of you guys. Oh, it's a Connect. So the Connects sell online. Connect, the Connects, the workout thing, the Connects that see you. I see you. Oh, it's an Xbox 360 Connect. Yeah, the Xbox 360 Connect.
Yeah.
I have everything that goes with it.
You can put it all together and sell it if you have a way to test it to make sure it works.
Oh, it works. I mean, it was mine. I'm so obnoxious. It works, Christopher. I didn't mean to be like that. I'm sorry. I was like, it works. I used to use that to work out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was so fun. Yeah. Yeah, it was super fun. That's one of my favorite ones was like the climbing one and then the rafting. Did you ever do it?
No, I had a Nintendo, then I had a Super Nintendo, then I had a PlayStation 1, and after that I haven't had no games after that. My dad had a Sega Genesis. I played Sonic. I get so far, then I get to like so far, then there was like this big cliff. We couldn't go any further.
Nope.
So it's like I don't know. I said the game must be rigged.
It always is rigged. If you can't get past a certain area, it's definitely rigged. There's there's a glitch. That's how I always thought. Yeah. I could never get past a certain area either, and I'm like, this game sucks.
Yeah, because you're supposed to jump, it's like a really tall cliff, and you keep on jumping, and you're there for hours jumping. It's like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I love it. So Will is saying the Connect games have purple cases. They sell best with the Connect sensor. You got there. Yay! Winner! Okay. This is, so apparently I was quasi-organized before. This says, I know this says in English. Hold on. User's manual, CTS. Thank you. We are grateful for your choice of our transceiver. We believe this easy-to-use transceiver will provide dependable and cost-effective communications for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm available for voiceovers. I don't know what a transceiver is. What the heck is a transceiver? Oh, it's a transceiver is this? I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have that's just the manual?
If I read on, Christopher, maybe I would learn something.
Do you have the item or just the manual?
Christopher Will's like, stop it. I have it all. I have the connectors.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have the walkie-talkies.
Yeah, those sell good. Those would sell pretty good. They'll be a fast seller probably.
Psst, come in,
Depending,
Christopher. Psst, come in.
what does it say a brand on it? On the top, what's it say on the top?
Okay. It says
What?
A. Oh, I don't know. It's in a different language. It says
Yeah,
A, and then it has a. It's in a different language. It's a
yeah,
backwards A, a backwards V, O, F, E, N, G.
yeah. Just put that word in your title,
You put
and
that
if
word.
yeah, and then see if they don't work. If they don't work, people buy them parts. People will fix them if they don't work.
Well, Christopher, they worked back in the 90s.
Yeah,
Oh god, that cracks me up. We used to use. Remember the Nextel?
Roman said he sold one with that brand, with this brand.
That have cords, Maggie. Yeah, they all have cords. It's all together. They all have the cords. I have all the stuff. I have all the fixins. And the
Yeah,
yeah.
Rachel thinks that the writing is in German, so she's asking Roman for translation.
Okay. Yeah. I won't even try to translate it or speak a different language, but I can.
Yeah.
I'm available for voiceovers anytime. Just let me know. Okay, so. Oh, look, more camera stuff, Christopher. Remember was it last week or the week before that I had a billion
Yeah,
cameras?
some camera stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like not pull any of my camera things out. I wanna
Yeah.
keep all my camera things together so that way I can make sure that I have all of it together. Because I feel like
Sure, some could be worth a lot, some could be only $10, $15, $20.
right. And I want to
know?
make sure that though, if I have
Yeah.
like one camera and then I have like, something that goes with it in another box, I want to just make sure that I have everything together.
Yeah.
Okay. I have. All right, so this one is, and I can look these up. You don't have you don't have to waste your time with this if you don't want. But we have a garage sale price of $5 on here, and it's the Microsoft Publisher 2010.
Yeah.
2010. So again, tell me if I should just put this in the garage sale. I can look this up though. You certainly don't have to waste your time with me on these.
Yeah, you can probably look it up, and if it's worth selling, if there's a lot sold, and if it's going to be sitting there, you can garage sell it.
I even have like QuickBooks from 2003, Contractors Edition. I have Intuit QuickBooks from Custom Manager.
Yeah.
Windows from 2000. Let's see. That's an older one. Would be good for collectors.
Yeah, or you could, if they're not worth much,
these
you
are
can lot them together.
Quasi
lot them
new.
together, or they're worth a lot. They're worth the list
Whoopsie.
separately, then list them separately.
Like this is closed, but then the side was open. Okay. Okay, so let's see what else I got in here. I got some kind of bungee cord. I don't know what that's for. Oh, a selfie stick.
Oh, the bungee cords for bungee jumping.
A selfie stick. That goes in the garage sale. This is a flexible pipe cap. I guess I could just look that up.
Yeah.
I would look that up. And then it's garage sale.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, oh, hang on. This is a Nyko recharging. What is this? Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's a recharge. It's a chargeable. It's a charging station.
Yeah, it's for Nokia phones. It looks like for phones. Looks like maybe was that, or maybe it might be a Wii charging. I can see part of the name, but you got the cord wrapped around the center on the front. Here. What's it say for the on the front? But you got the cord wrapped around it.
NYCO.
Yeah, it might be for like phones or some.
Ooh, they're dirty.
Or some kind of charging unit.
It's dirty.
Yeah. So you All you do is have to do is just plug it in. If the light turns on, and you put the one of those in to see if it works, and you can list it or yeah.
Okay.
Agree with the Wii. Yeah, it is for the Wii.
It is for the Wii? Wii!
Yeah,
Okay, so bundle with the Wii console.
yeah. I thought it was with a Wii or a phone.
What if I don't have a Wii console?
Well, you can still sell it, but
Okay.
with other Wii stuff, or just sell it separate.
Okay. So just kind of keep it and like
And
to see if I have a Wii console. I don't remember.
yeah, you see if you have other Wii stuff. If you don't, or just garage sell it. Yard sale for $5 with Wii remotes
Okay. Melanie said
or
it just
whatever.
became Christopher, look, Melanie just became a grandma to fur babies.
Oh wow.
Yay!
Yeah, you could reseller madness says $5 yard sale, or you can see if you have any remotes and lot it with the remotes.
Okay, I will look
You know the
because
little cordless remotes for the Wii. Yeah.
oh, that's awesome. Okay, congratulations. Hey Brandon, how are you? How are you? Aw. But that's a good idea. If
Yeah.
I may have some, but I will again just kind of double check, because I've
Mm-hmm.
been looking through some of my containers and bins in the storage unit.
Brandon's here, the
Hi,
Georgia picker.
Brandon. Okay, you said to lot those up, so let's see. Oh, I got another cord. Travel charger. Why do I have this? Why? Do you remember that travel charger?
No, no idea what it goes to.
I don't know. I don't either.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know either.
Garage sale or
Okay. Oh, and look, I've got oh, maybe that's the same ones. Did I put those back in here? I don't know. I'm gonna put those. Those are more of the walkie-talkies. And then this is a power cord that goes to it's a power cord. I don't know what the power cord goes to. Hang on. I want to get to this box. I'm excited about this says media, no license. Somatic. What's in the box? I don't know. Let's see. Somatic Antivirus Corporate Edition. System requirements for Somatic Antivirus Corporate Edition. Look it up.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
It's from
I mean, you know what it is.
2002.
Yeah.
So vintage.
Yeah. Old antivirus is a pass. Reseller madness says pass yard sale.
Yard sale?
Yard sale or
hey, it's
or toss
okay.
it out.
I'm okay with
yeah.
not like getting stuff out of my bins.
Yeah.
This is heavy. It can use it for weights, Christopher. Okay.
Yeah.
Veritas backup exec for Windows NT and Windows 2000. Small business exec, lookup price, take pictures. These are my old notes. It says small business exec, lookup price, take pictures, blah, blah, blah. This. It's heavy. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's a Microsoft and it's from April 2001.
For Windows 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? That's older software for backup. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what should I do, people?
Looks near. The older software is for backup. Let's see here. Looks like a generic version of MS Word. Reseller madness says pass.
Garage sale?
Yeah, probably because it's too new. If it was for like the computers when they first came out, then it'd be different.
Okay. Passing it is.
Yeah.
Garage sale it is.
Unless
Okay.
you don't want to hang on to it.
Okay. No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing it. I'm asking you guys. I appreciate your help. Okay, how about the Windows Small Business Server 2003-R2?
Probably crowd sell that one too, maybe. But yeah,
Roman, are you talking about this one?
it may be older for tape drivers, and some companies may need it for that software to read tape cartridges in older computers. There might be some people
Timothy
out there
Doyle
that
says
want them.
eBay for this one.
Yeah,
Look it
there's
up.
some people
Okay.
that might want them or might not, but there's not that many people out there probably. They may
Um,
have value on eBay. You can always Google image them real quick and see what they come up as a price.
sure. That's true. That's absolutely true. Rachel, I don't know what I'm doing with them because I haven't had this happen yet. I don't know what to do with the old electronic stuff. I don't know. I usually just donate the old stuff to the church down the street. What are your thoughts? All right. So while she's thinking of that answer, I have a Cisco item. Okay. Item in the box, Cisco item in the box. So it's just a Cisco on the outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's all wrapped up. So it's beautifully wrapped up. I've got like the remote. I have batteries. I've got the Velcro. And it says Cisco. And it's got the model name and everything. So I can look it up.
Yeah.
So I can look all this up myself. And this is definitely an eBay item.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because this is really nice. So, and it's even got like, it says, it's even got the serial number here. So, okay. Groovy. All right. And it's even got a shipping box. Huh. Okay. So that one definitely. And then I've got this one. Now this one was definitely, this one's a phone. This one's a phone. I have,
Yeah. People still buy the phones.
and it's a Cisco phone.
Yeah,
So,
all you gotta do is just plug it in, and if you hear a dial tone, that means
yeah,
it still works.
yeah, they definitely still work. So the funny thing is, Christopher, I have got in my storage unit, I think on one of my last ones, you guys may have seen me go all of those phones like up there when I point up there.
Yep.
I have probably 2 full boxes like this, like that are actual brown boxes,
Yeah.
full of Cisco phones. And my hubs and his friend have those boxes for me to sell for them for a purpose of theirs. There's for a trip for them. And they're like,
Yep.
just whenever you want to sell them, just whenever you want to sell them. And I'm like,
Mhm.
thanks. I'm so honored to be here for you.
Yeah.
but I just haven't gotten to it yet because I've got all this other stuff below it to get to first so I can just clear out some space so I can get up there and do it. And so I'm like, those are really good phones. And if I can just get them out of the way, it would be awesome.
Yep.
So I just want to clear out the floor so I can have the space to take pictures while I'm there and just put them back up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's the whole reason why I'm trying to get like the bottom cleared out so then I
Mhm.
can get the phones down to take pictures. So, I mean, I have a lot of those, but this is good. I have a lot of this stuff. And then we've got a lot for that. We've only got like maybe 5 or 10 things for the garage sale. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good, but they're heavy. So then they're out
Mhm.
of these items here.
Yeah.
So I have more space in the box, which is really good. Business wrong. Well, you're not wrong at
Business
all.
phones can be money.
Still test. Yeah, and still
That
test
the
them
bigger one
all.
might be a business phone. Still
Yeah.
test to make sure the power works on. Pretty much all you do is plug it into your coax of your phone where your phone line is, and if it has a dial tone, that means it should work.
So do
Or
I
if you hear a
test
dial tone,
all of
you
them
have a
this
jack,
time?
you have a phone jack. Yep, you have a
Mhm.
phone jack in your house that's active, right?
Yeah. Ooh,
So just
I don't know.
you just plug it into a phone jack that's, and then you plug the other power in when the power outlet. Then you know if it lights up and you pick up the phone, you hear a dial tone, it's good.
Okay, so plan B, if I don't have a landline, but I just plug it in, then that should be okay too.
Yeah, you should still say a dial tone. You won't be able to call anybody, but you should be able to do a dial. It should
Oh,
maybe
okay. Even if
you
I
might
don't have
be
a landline.
all you're doing is checking in to see if the phone has a dial tone through the line.
Okay, it'll still.
You hear that. You hear that regular. You remember that noise when you pick up
Yeah,
a phone
yeah,
before you hit the
yeah.
numbers. You hear that noise. Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that means you have good service. You won't, if you hear a bunch of static and nothing, that means you have no connection.
Well, if I don't have a landline, then I'm sure I can figure something else out. Like if I don't
Yeah,
have like that sound, then I'm sure
yeah,
because I can't imagine that even though they've been sitting in my, sitting for a long period of time, that they still wouldn't work when they worked
yeah,
when they gave it to me, right?
yeah. And then
Okay.
someone says you can put it in the back of your cable knocks.
Oh, so smart. Okay. Okay, smart. What is Magic Jack? I have to write that
It's a
down.
magic. She has a magic. I don't know. Says some kind of magic jack. Must be she has with her cable that has two. It's a has compatible. It must be or something. And then
Okay.
Melanie says she still my phone jack should give dial tone. Mine does. So she has Melanie has a phone jack in her at her house, and it's in her, and she gets dial tone with it,
That's awesome.
even if she doesn't use it.
That's funny. That's
Yeah.
funny because last night, so we have, everybody like now has cable and we have, cell service. And we'll say he's my uncle. He's not really my uncle. He's like my mother, and he's
Hmm.
family member. And so he's trying to send me information. He's trying to send me a text and pictures of something. And it wouldn't go through. And we were like, what's happening? But they have a Google Home video, and so the Google Home video was saying that the internet was out. And we were like, what is happening? And we look, and it says there's no internet connection. There's no internet connection. There's no internet connection. And I'm thinking when you were saying the dial up, I'm like, well, wouldn't a phone be handy right now? But that was last night. And now we're talking about that today. Isn't that funny? It's like
Hmm.
kind of funny how that happens. That is funny. Oh my gosh. So Magic Jack can be a lot of different things. Roman, yes, this is true.
Yeah.
His Instagram, oh boy, we're not talking about that right now, but
Yeah.
oh my
That's a different
goodness.
show.
That's a different show altogether, Roman. Not this
Yeah.
show, sir, not this show. My goodness. Yeah, that's my mom coming out. Roman, behave.
Yeah. Roman, you got to Roman, you got to be nice now. Her mother's watching now.
Cheryl's like, that's Magic Mike. Yes, it is. And Rachel doesn't know anything about that, so we're not talking about it. She doesn't watch
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. We're
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, but we're not talking about
Yeah.
that. Hey, by the way, did you see my shirt that I got? Can you see it? Can you
Yeah.
see my new shirt? I got this weekend. Do you like it? It's
Yeah.
really cool. I got it for a whole dollar holler. And you want to see what else I got? I wasn't done yesterday because I wasn't done thrifting. You can hear again, Rachel. You're good. Thank you, Lisa. I got it for a whole dollar. And thank you, Melanie. I got it for a whole dollar. But I wasn't done thrifting because I still was like, you know what? I feel like I need to find those two things that I didn't find,
Yeah.
and I didn't find the carnival glass that I really wanted. And I didn't find the Lily Pulitzer because
Hmm.
you can't hear? Oh, why can't you
Oh,
hear?
I can hear you. Must be she put her thing on.
Oh,
You
she must
mean
have covered her ears.
when Rachel was being when Rachel put on mute when Roman was being bad.
He was being bad, yeah. So
She's kidding
anyway,
now. She can hear now.
oh, okay. So yesterday my friend and I went to the Goodwill bins, and then we ran over to Goodwill, and I found the Lily Pulitzer
Mhm.
nightshirt, which I was like, yay, because I want some Lily Pulitzer. That's my manifestation. I'm putting out to the universe. I want some Lily Pulitzer stuff because I want to learn more, and that's my go-to clothing line. I want to learn more about some higher end clothing,
Yep.
and I found marigold carnival glass. Look at how beautiful she is. Isn't she pretty?
Yeah.
No chips, no cracks, as Dello says.
Mhm.
And she's so pretty. I'll move out of the way.
You got the cover to it? It looks like it had a cover to it.
Nope, no cover, just like she is.
It, oh, because it looked
Yep,
like it had like a seam on the top of it, where like like
nope,
a lid would go over it.
nope, nothing at all.
No.
No cover, no
Oh,
lid to go with it. It's just like this. And I love her so much. And I might sell her eventually. I don't know. But
yeah.
I was so happy that I found it. And I
Mhm.
found some other things too for a fair price. But I was super happy. And I was like, I wanted to share that with you today because I was like, when we were at when Coco and I were at the reseller thing on Saturday, you know, we went to the houses and stuff, and I was like, we were kind of both like, wow, they, you know, they had some good stuff, but they weren't like outstanding. Now Coco made out like a bandit.
Mhm.
She is amazing. She had
Yeah.
like electronics were like calling her name, and they were like, buy me, buy me, buy me. And I'm not an electronics person, you know, and
Yeah.
so she's definitely gonna like just light up the world with like her YouTubes are going to be amazing, and I'm
Mhm.
so excited for her. And so I was like I was like, man, I just want some carnival glass. I want the carnival glass. I want the, you know, I want the pretty shinies. I want the shiny stuff, and I want some you know, name brand clothing. And so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm determined. And so yesterday when we went out, I was like, yay. Oh, and I found this too, the Harry Potter dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw that on your Instagram.
He's so cute. He's not for me. He's going to be for sale. But I was like, okay, I can't wait to be like showing Christopher like these things because I was so
Mhm.
happy about it. So,
Yeah.
and I know you have to get to work soon. So,
Yep.
what do you have going on this week? I know you're working. Are
Yep.
you thrifting anywhere? Or what are your
Yeah.
goals?
I'm
Tell me.
probably go to another thrift store in New Hampshire on Wednesday, but eBay's been kind of slow right now, so I got really no room, but I'm still been buying a little bit and still listing.
Good, good, good. What are
Yeah.
your listing goals?
I don't I just say it all depends on the mood I'm in. If
Yeah.
if if my phone's if stuff's selling, then all right, and then I'm like, all right, let's list more. And then it's if it's crickets, then I say not so good in your listening. If I find something that's exciting to me, I get right into it and like, all right, can't wait to get home and list this stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like if it's trains, that's awesome because they sell good and they're real, and I really like, like trying to get them up. You know,
Yeah.
and I list about 20 or 30, or sometimes if I have stuff I don't really want to list, I'll list like three or four.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So on your days off, do you also do anything for yourself? Like, do you go see a movie, or do you, you know, I know it's not ice fishing season now, but do you have
Yeah.
anything coming up in the next couple weeks that you're looking forward to doing for yourself, hobby wise?
Not really. I just
Not
pretty
yet.
much watch YouTube, resell, and about it. Yeah. Oh
That's
well, I mean,
okay.
I go to stuff once in a while, but like Memorial Day, I go put flowers down for my dad's spots and my great grandfather, stuff like that,
Yeah.
and then I go do like I got big big flea markets coming up in August.
Yeah.
That's in New Hampshire. Usually there's like about 80 vendors there, and I usually fill my car. I don't know if you I don't know if you saw the Instagram was while and it was in August as a it's the first August of every year where it is. So I think I posted it on there, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
keep doing it
It
so
was
that
like
way we
it was
all
like
know.
my car was full. I had like seven IKEA bags. I brought $1,000 with me, and I spent $600. Yeah.
Wow. So you source or do you sell?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just source. Like
Okay.
one guy, there was another flea market just across the river in Vermont, and I was like, "How much you want for everything?" And he go
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Yeah, I know." That's how he gets. He was happier than hell. I was like, "Man, this stuff's been sitting here all day. This guy's gonna buy it all."
That's awesome. Yeah, you made
Yeah,
his day. You made his
yeah,
day. That's awesome. Well, when you
yep,
find a good deal, you can't pass it
yeah.
up.
I
And
like
you,
to try to bulk stuff up and you get a, because sometimes you get one thing they want a little too much, and then there'll be something that they don't think it's worth as much. And they're like, yeah, well, you can have that for $5, and then you have this, you want a little more, and then it kind of averages out.
right. Agreed. Yeah. Because one
Yeah,
thing is like bread and butter, and the other thing is like, oh, yeah.
yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. I totally agree because I don't I've learned much like you
yeah,
have is
yeah,
like you can't be bummed out about the things that you only get
yeah,
a few dollars for because over here you're getting the couple, you're getting the bigger money for. It might not be
yeah,
sometimes it's a couple hundred and sometimes
yep,
it's maybe 50 or 60, but you can't be bummed about the couple dollars,
yeah,
because you're getting over here and you may
yeah,
have paid pennies or a couple dollars into it. So it's
yeah.
definitely one of those things that you
And some people go to places where they say, well, I can't find nothing, but there is something you just gotta look outside the box. Like
yeah,
looking like they might have like some a pair of scissors at Vendage that you wouldn't think that to sell, and Rachel would sell it. Or
right,
they might have some pencils and markers that are old. You don't know.
right,
You
exactly,
just because you can't see nothing. Like, I mean, there's always something I mean, imagine every reseller walked by an item that's worth $1,000 and he never knew.
right.
I probably walked by some of them. I'm sure everybody has.
Oh yeah, we all walk by
Yeah,
something this table and we all pick out one thing because we're like, no, we don't want this. No, we don't want this. But the person
yeah,
behind us sees it. We're like, oh, we
yeah.
love
And
scissors,
he's
but I
value in
don't love
it,
scissors,
and
but the next person does.
you wouldn't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
it's like the
exactly.
rear wear pants. Let's see here. I can show you. So Rachel picks up rear wear, but she doesn't like cleaning. But so this was $2 at the thrift store down the road. But this is the after picture of the bottom.
Ooh, shiny.
So it before it was all not so shiny. People would be looking at it. Ah, man, this ain't gonna be worth it because of all the cleaning. And what I did, you pay actually, the big salt in the container, and
Yeah,
you put that on,
yeah.
and you got to use white vinegar, and you
Okay.
pour it on. Not the
Oh,
not the like the real good white vinegar. It's like, I mean, it's like $3 or $4
right.
a bottle, and you put it
Yeah.
on, and shine it right up.
Just salt and vinegar.
Yep,
How about
white
that?
vinegar. Yep,
Okay.
takes like five. It all depends on how bad it is. And then like if like enamels, enamelware, like if it's enamel and then it has that crust in the side, and people are like, oh, that's $1. I'm not worth that. Ain't worthless. I'm not gonna mess with that because no
Yeah.
one's gonna buy it. But actually, you take that and you take hydrogen peroxide and you pour it in there and you put some vinegar in there, a little bit white vinegar, and you let it
Man.
boil. And you might have to do it a couple times, and then it'll be come right up. Some,
Wow.
some,
Holy
some animals
smokes.
I picked up for $1, I sold for $40, $50, just because
Holy
no one
smokes.
picked it up.
Christopher, I'm telling you, you need to have a YouTube video, even if you do shorts about these things. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah,
Seriously. Oh, I like that. Rachel says you make volcanoes while you clean.
yeah,
Wow. Well, I have enjoyed this so much.
yeah.
So much. Have
Thanks for
you?
having me on.
Yeah, and I know you have a busy day ahead of you after this.
Yeah,
And thank you so much. And I know I'm going to have you back in a few weeks for sure because this has been
yeah,
enjoyable. I have the next segment is going to be totally similar but totally different. I'm not going to share what it is yet because I'm not done with my storage unit. But I am coming to a very close end to my storage unit, and I'm pretty excited, you guys. We
Yeah.
are nearing the end, and I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm pretty excited about it, and I can't say I'm pretty excited about it enough. So it's pretty awesome that you guys have stuck with me. This is episode 11, and
Yep.
I just appreciate you all. And Christopher, thank you so much for today. It has been enjoyable. Stay here for a second before we say bye. Guys, have a fabulous Monday. Thanks for being here so much. Y'all are awesome. And you have a fantastic day, and happy reselling, happy everything. And Christopher's going to hang out here. Y'all have a fabulous day. We'll see you guys next Monday. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I didn't even tell you what I was doing this week. Before y'all leave, wait. Tomorrow I have my whatnot, and then on the 30th, which is in a couple of days, I am going to be on Christy Elizabeth's podcast, the one I recorded. So she's she's on Spotify. So I recorded it and I told you guys about it last week. So if you guys are on Spotify, I am on that one. And we talked about like reseller life. We talked about autism mom life. We talked about life in general. And it was just such a cool podcast to be on. So if you guys are interested or on her Spotify in general, please go over and, definitely take a listen to her, and I'll make sure and link her in my Instagram too if you guys haven't seen her. But thank you guys so much. I just want to make sure you guys knew about that too. I didn't want to forget to mention those things. So bye guys. I'll see you guys later on. Have a great day.
Bye everybody.
All right.